Yes, hello, New York and America and the whole world, even. Because I'm sure predatory housing models exist outside of the world, all over the place, and not just here, not just here. Right? Even Denver is out of control. They don't even have renters' rights there. Listen, guys, we're coming in a real crossroads, a real exciting crossroads for the American economy and the world economy, and the underprivileged versus the privileged. We're going to meet a real crossroads. And this real crossroads in this housing crisis is the last thing that this controlling, it's not like geographical imperialism. It's like social, like your human domain imperialists. These monsters. Oh, the crisis of us being able to renegotiate our leases, the crisis of us saying, looking at the banks that we have a mortgage with and being like, nah, guys, I can't do this. No one's going to pay that. No one's going to meet this rent roll right now. This is fake. What, you think you're going to destroy me over it? No, it's not happening. We're renegotiating, bro. Yeah, like I got $100,000 left on that mortgage. Okay. Oh, you think I'm going to give you $400,000? Yeah, good luck, buddy. That's the last thing. The last thing the government wants is us to see how easy and how free we can live, and how the system is preying off of a scarcity model. So I get it. I'm just like the many New Yorkers that are sitting here with the little money that they have left, their little oh shit stash that they have left, and they do not want to hand it over to their landlord right now because they do not know what the hell is going to happen. It looks like food lines are coming a lot. It's looking like it's coming. De Blasio shut down the city for the whole summer. It's happening. It's happening. So what are we going to do? Go 5-6 months without rent? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Are they going to charge us back rent? Are they going to keep the CARES Act 3-month stay and pray? It's a trap. It's a trap. They want to take over. They want to look up the first plank of communism. The first plank of communism is all rents to public use. Now, I'm unlike the many. The many kind of just stick to their lives. I kind of go out in the trenches. I go to these meetings, these housing meetings. There's all these new housing models all over the place where it's community-owned land, state-owned land that the community can live on. All these communist socialist models that might be beautiful. They might be beautiful, but not if it's state-ran. Not if it's state-ran. Come on, wake up. You want Cuomo running your socialist model? Come on. Think about it. Think about what you're doing. So all these people that come out raging against housing, I mean, I was raging against housing, give away the deeds. Why are we paying Section 8? Why are we doing that? Why are we paying some poor person's rent for 40 years to a rich guy when we could just buy the poor guy a house for cheaper? I was all about it. All about it. But the one thing I'm not about is all rents to public use and night shift for all. So, I'm in it. My landlord's like, hey, you got a stimulus check. You want to give me some of that back rent? I'm like, yeah, the unemployment's still jammed up. I don't know what's going on. That might be the last of my money. I'm not giving it to you right now. There's a stay. There's a 3-month stay. What do you want from me? Maybe it's my guilt, or maybe it's my, ability to see behind, what's on the other side of the horizon a little bit. But if we don't start paying our rent, the government's going to take over the property. And if you start paying your rent and nobody else pays rent, the government's still going to take over the property. So here's what I propose. Just like Cuomo says, the social distancing, the mask, this is how he's going to enforce it. Hey, they're going to encourage the social pressure. Great. Encourage social pressure. Go ahead. Encourage it. Okay. Here's my social pressure idea. Okay. Renegotiate your lease. If you have a little bit of money, if you have some amazing, affordable housing contract going on, some homeless shelter contract going on, some, you're a nurse making $128 an hour, and you're like, hey, I'm a good renter. You're gonna lose your building. I want equity. I can get a building I can get an apartment anywhere with this kind of with this. I want equity. Okay, that's what I want. All right, renegotiate. If you don't start renegotiating your rent, the government is going to be in charge of saying whether you could live in a house or not, and not a private contract between two people. I know what you bleeding hearts are saying right now. Oh my God, those contractors are the landlords are such scumbags. They're so predatory. Well, half of your parents are paying your rent, and you're giving your money to the predatory landlord. Stop it. Renegotiate your rent. If you don't renegotiate your rent, remember NYCHA, 80% of the buildings, no heat, hot water and or water in 80% of the units. Garbage piling up to the sky in these buildings. Why? Because the garbage men at NYCHA still get paid whether they remove the garbage or not, and they're in a union, and it's impossible to fire them. Is that the kind of city? Is that the kind of life you want to have? Or do you want to have, hey, this is what makes sense for me to pay. My landlord has no leverage to kick me out. I'll offer him this and give it to him. And that's it. That's it. If not, the government, the goddamn government, it's going to look like Albania. You do not want that. Trust me. When these people go and they want the rent freeze, they want this, they want that, I hear them. I hear them loud and clear. They're just like, I also, when a Native American is chasing a buffalo across the prairie, I understand the buffalo's fear. I get it. But they're running off a cliff and they're going to die, okay? Wake up.